I thought y'all were gonna go ride your bikes.
That's mine, right?
Well,
Let me give me
what are
that
you
ball.
gonna do?
What ball? That pink one.
Well, they're
I
gonna
had
ride
an
the
orange
bikes
ball.
while the guests are
No,
out.
the one that said that pink.
Kids.
Huh? The one that I
Anyways,
said it's mine, that pink
let's kind
ball.
of make this
Wait, the one
bit
is
about
that has like a thing. No, no, I don't have it.
cheering,
No, it's a pink ball that's the thing. I know I
boycotting
have that pink ball, but mine
black
has
people.
like a thing.
We need to.
But the pink ball didn't
Black people don't boycott like we used to. You know, we used to just be like, we okay, we'll shut it all down. We wouldn't go. We don't do that no more.
Yeah, you can.
What's happening?
She's mad at me again.
What happened to riding the bikes? You always mad at somebody.
I'm mad at her because she stole my ball. I didn't steal your ball.
Okay, that's a good reason to be mad at
Okay,
somebody.
then grab the pink one. Go grab the ball.
Oh, have mercy. You two are just gonna. This is.
Go grab I'm just going home.
Don't you live right there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well. Okay, never mind. I don't know.
She always saying that she's always stealing my stuff.
Oh, you're just mad at the world.
No,
You know what's wrong with you? There are
I'm
no
mad at everybody.
there's no kids. There's no kids around here for you to play with that are your age. All your little friends moved out. That's what's wrong with you. You need some new friends. Yeah, I mean I
I need my
understand.
old friends back.
Well, you can't. Your old friends got deported.
She has a lot of friends in school.
Okay.
I can not play with
Some of
them.
your friends got deported. They live in another country. So just what do you think,
They
Justin?
didn't want to.
Well, it doesn't matter if they wanted to or not.
They wanted to.
You know, they said they had to leave, so they left.
The government didn't decide that.
Oh yes, the
They
government
decided
did.
that.
No, the government told them to leave, and so they left.
Why?
Well, because their passports ran out. Their
That's
visa
war.
passports. They have
Oh,
visa passports. And well, I'm talking to a 10-year-old
what
old like
visa
you're grown up.
passport?
Yeah, boy, I stepped into that
What
one,
is
didn't
that?
I? Okay,
Show us a picture of it.
a passport. Show you a picture of a I don't have a. I used to have a passport, but I don't have
Passport. Where
a
do you live?
passport.
Where did you come from?
What do you mean where I came from?
Like, what are you? Like,
Well,
alien, a
I'm an
Mexican,
alien.
right?
I come from the stars from far, far away.
What are you?
I cockalorum. What do you mean? What am I? I'm a human.
No, I'm talking
You
about,
mean
like,
what
what
country
are
that
you? Yeah, what country? You're a
I'm
bean.
American.
You're a bean.
My ancestors came from Africa.
You're a bean.
Oh boy. Okay. Anyways,
Because you're drinking something green. I don't know what that.
I don't know what all this means.
Because green beans. You're a green bean.
Okay, now I'm a green bean.
Hi, you're a kid.
Yeah, you guys are gonna. What happened to all that?
Oh,
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Gonna make a video, but I got coffee in so sitting on the porch.
sitting on a chair. Sitting on a chair.
Okay, I'm going in the house.
I'm gonna make
Anyways,
some food. You want some?
do I want some?
Yeah. Hey, Isabella,
Uh,
we have to go over there.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and
We have
say
to go in the
no,
Why?
because you
wanna
probably
bring
can't
this up?
cook. And I need to go.
Okay, bye. Oh my God, where I'm going?
All right, you guys have a good evening.
Nasty girl.
Uh,
She's nasty, right?
I don't know. Is she?
Yeah, she's nasty.
All right.
No, I'm
Well,
not.
that's been
I'm
confirmed.
nasty. Where you going?
Oh, I'm going back in the house
You fat.
because
You're fat, that's why.
hey, you're skinny. That's why.
At least I can do my stuff.
No, you can't. With their forehead. Kids are irritating. Oh, you can tell I don't speak kid. I'm good for about 2 sentences with kids, and then I'm like, ah. You want to be the You want to be the person that just, hey, let me hand this kid back to you. That's the guy I am. Is this your kid? Ah, here you go. I don't have patience. Well, some kids I do. Some kids who, Anyways, boycotting. Before I was, they want to talk to me. I don't blame them. But you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful nowadays. You know, parents are, everybody's nuts. You know what I mean? So you just can't talk to people and expect everything to be kosher. And the fact that I'm recording, that's why I really had to come in because I'm recording, so I don't really. They like to jump in the way. That's why they come around. Oh, he's recording. I don't, I don't feel comfortable doing that. So, anyways, a couple of you are on. How you doing? I wanted to talk about boycotting. We don't boycott anymore, and I think we should. I think it's just getting out of hand. A lot of black people are being mistreated just because they're black for no other reason than just because they're black. And then the people who are in these businesses, they're using the police as a way to scare you because they know if the police come, they're going to come in force. Whenever they're talking about there's a black person doing whatever, it's a good chance you're going to get locked up for something you just didn't do. You're probably in the right. You went to an establishment that you usually go to, and next thing you know, somebody just doesn't want you there. This has happened before, and I started filming, just like everybody else, and then I would talk about them on YouTube, and people hate when you put their business on blast like that. Like these people right here are racist, but boycott doesn't work like it used to, and the unity of boycotting is still powerful, you know, but I think we should bring that back, like like fashion. We need to bring that back, bring boycott back, because there's some places I don't frequent. You know, like I don't go to too many Asian shops. I usually don't go into their doors. Like every now and then I might get something, but usually I don't really rock with the Asians. Uh, it's not that I don't like them. I just don't like the fact that uh, there's this there's there's this animosity that's been created by society about black people that other races who have nothing to do with it are taking on. You know what I'm saying? Like Asians, black people ain't never did nothing to you in America. Why are you mad? What you mad about, Asians? What did black people ever do to you? You know what I'm saying? On a nationwide basis. We ain't got no issue with Asian, you know what I'm saying? But Asians, you're not better than us. You know what I'm saying? White people been killing y'all off too. They just not doing it right now because y'all have a lot of power when it comes to money. Like Indians, Indian people, why y'all mad? Y'all don't like black people all of a sudden? Like, wait, what? You don't even want to go there with your country, okay? Because y'all got some real issues over there. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't going there. So don't come over here and act like you better than us. You better go somewhere with that. You didn't help build this country. We did. You know what I'm saying? Black people was all in here building this country and built the economic system, built a lot of these buildings. A lot of our ideas are still being used today, like the stoplight. Now get out of here, India. And then you gonna show up and get a corner store, and now you better than us. My G, you better get out of our country with that. Asians too. Like get out of here. We not trying to hear none of that. When y'all immigrated here, Asians, uh, y'all got into it because the military wanted to test that bomb on y'all, and the emperor of Japan, you know, wasn't going back down until Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Other than that, black people been here way before y'all even came in this door. So get on out of here with that. Like these people acting like we ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who are you? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. Acting like black people ain't never did nothing. And we don't have no beef with y'all, but y'all want to come over here and act a fool and because y'all own these hair shops and whatnot, and all of a sudden we ain't no good. But y'all in our area getting our money, but y'all hate us. That's why I don't really rock with them. I don't really rock with them, but I just think, there should be some boycotting going on. And, I'm really not feeling all the hatred going on with black people. I am a dark skinned man. I go through it all the time. I've been hated on, of course, by my own kind, but I just think it all needs to stop. And I just think that, boycotting should come back because there's real power in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of power in it. And these, like, we need to school some of these people who are hating on us, really. The Arabs, who y'all hating on? Who y'all, who y'all hating on? Oh, y'all better than us too? I have, what? I boycott, most Asian places. I don't really, like, I don't eat Asian food. If I do, I make it myself. Like, I don't go into most Asian shops. You know what I'm saying? Even for my hair products, if I can find it somewhere else, I really don't like going to an Asian shop and doing it. So I boycott the Asians. I usually will boycott the Arabs, the little Arab stores. I boycott them too. Um, if there's a place that's done me wrong, like Planet Fitness did me wrong, and I did a video about them because one of the guys there, was tripping out and wanted to serve the white people and didn't want to serve me. I was on the bed, getting my back did, and he cut my time short to let these white people on, and he did it twice, and I was like, "You must not know who you talking to." You know what I'm saying? They didn't want blacks in their place anyway. Truth, yeah, yeah. No, they want our money. No, no, no. The Asians and the Arabs, where I'm located right now, there's an Asian shop right down the street, Hispanic shops right down the street, uh, freaking Arabs right over here, and walking. All these places are walking distance. This is a black neighborhood. No, no, no. They want our money. They just don't like us. You know what I'm saying? They just don't like us. Like they don't greet us with a smile. How you doing? They don't. No, they don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? They greet us with that same straight face like we did them wrong. Like, yo, get out of here. What? I go to Planet Fitness. Everyone black works there. It's cool. This was a black dude. This was a black dude who did that. This white couple came back there and they wanted to get on both beds at the same time, but I still had time. They was like, they cut my time off. And I was like, yo, why my time cut off? And then these two white people came back and wanted me to get up now. I got up, I took my time, I got up, and then I went up front and it was a black dude who did it. And I was like, yo, what's going on? Yeah, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I got a black card. He ain't had no right to do that. Yeah, yeah, I got a black card. Absolutely, 100%. And I'm a silver sneaker. I just like, yo. So I rolled up there and I went in. I went in on old dude, man. I still don't really speak to that dude today. And I let him know. I was like, look, I used to work for the House of Representatives. Like, I have no problem calling some people and find out if you're discriminating against me because we can do this. Yo, just talking about what up, Biggs? Just talking about people who are mistreating other people and how we used to boycott them. And I'm just seeing way too much stuff where these people are. And the thing about it is, people been mistreating other people and then getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? And now that we have live streaming and all that, now videos, now a lot of people are getting called out for this stuff. This guy just won $10,000. I used to eat a lot at Bob Evans, and one time we got discriminated against. This lady didn't want to ring us up. We came in there to order some food, and she was like, "I'm not able to do that." And then the white person came in, and she was like, "How can I help you?" We was like, "Wait, what?" She was like, "No, I'm not able to take your order." I'm like, "You behind the you can't, you know what I'm saying?" She's like, "No, I'm not qualified to do that." I was like, "What, man?" We went right downtown after that. Filed a complaint against them immediately. Had these Asian people that worked in the bank. This was years ago, and it was a bunch of black people. Our money is in the bank. We in there. They start clowning on us. I was like, all right. I went right upstairs to my job and called right down there and said, "Look, I work in the House of Representatives. Do we got a problem? Because I'll call NAACP so fast it'll make your head spin." And it was like, "No, no, we're fine." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I thought. You got me messed up." You see those black kids were focused on the prepay for their meal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm seeing too much. So those kids sued and won. Yeah, yeah. They won $10,000. That happened 4 years ago. But I'm saying there's a lot of that going on, man. I've been through a lot of that, and I'm just tired of it. And I've been telling people to go ahead and boycott a lot of what the Asians are doing. Uh, a lot of what these Asians are doing, man. I've been telling people don't buy their hair products, but you got, because I mean, it's one thing that you don't like us, but now these Asians are bold. They snatching up black women and choking them and whatnot. You out of your damn like. Don't let that happen in this neighborhood. Don't let that happen in this neighborhood. Don't let one of them Asians snatch up somebody black, a black woman here, and choke her up. You can block the door and call the police. I don't have no problem with that. But if I see that you choked one of them up, I'm coming to see you. You know, I'm coming to see you right now. I'll be like, choke me up. Come on over here and choke me up. Let's go. I'm not having none of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of these black chicks is ratchet. You know what I'm saying? But you in a black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You taking the good with the bad. Because some of y'all's ratchet. You know what I'm saying? You taking the good with the bad. Some of these people don't want to pay. They want to take the item and roll out. You got to handle that legally. That's why there's a legal system. You know what I'm saying? You don't go slamming and punching a sister all in the face. You defend yourself by all means necessary. But nah, you ain't just gonna just beat up a sister who's just she trying to get away from you. Okay, fine, but you gonna take her, slam her, and then choke? Nah, I'm gonna come see you. Let that happen here. I'm not even gonna give a damn. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm about to catch a case, and I'm gonna roll down there on you. I'm gonna be like, I'm right here. Go ahead and choke me up. Let's go. Send one of your Asian boys out here to choke me up. Put some kung fu on me. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's going to be a lot harder than choking up one of these sisters. It's going to be a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having none of that. So I'm just saying, before things turn violent, we need to start boycotting again. Just a nice silent protest. Just a nice, like, way to say, we're just not, you know. Starbucks is issuing an apology. Starbucks. The thing about Starbucks, one of their trucks just got stopped. He was a private contractor. Dude had a bunch of drugs in the back. He had like millions of dollars worth of drugs in the back. Two guys, they were shipping drugs. When something happens in one of them chains, I don't blame them all. The only company that I blame for their discrimination, from what Denny's. Denny's is notorious for discriminatory acts against black people. And you know why? Because black people usually go to Denny's after they go to the party. Denny's is open up late. You know what I'm saying? So black people go up in the Denny's, whatever, get their food, and then, somebody in there will say, something stupid like, we don't serve grits or we don't serve cornbread, and you ain't even ask her, do you serve this? She's just trying to be an asshole. And then you have a whole situation. Now, the one place that me and my friend was discriminated against, it was Bob Evans. And I loved Bob Evans, but I don't really go there no more. I don't really rock with Bob Evans anymore. It's not because of that, because my one of my friends is a manager at the one down the street. It's just because I just don't eat their food anymore. I like to cook a lot at home, but I'm still calling for like people to start like I've been doing for years. Start boycotting some of these places. Like I wish these women would stop using all these hair products that are in these stores. I just wish they would. Or support a black place that has these hair products. And stop tripping out over this like they like what they call beautiful. What the Asians and the Europeans call beautiful is not it's not the same for you. I wish people would start going more natural and stuff. Our women would go more natural and stuff like that. Except people like cancer patients and stuff, I can agree with that. But natural hair is not what's in. It's hair weave and and then the European pushes the lungs. Get out of here with that. You don't have to have straight hair to look beautiful. You can have nappy hair and look beautiful. And what I'm saying, you got people bleaching their skin, and you got people doing all kind of stuff to their bodies just to fit somebody else's term of beautiful, because society crushes people who don't fall in that mold. I've been one of those people all my life. You black, you dark skinned, you ugly. I'm just like, wait a minute, you live in the same hood I do, and you're just as black as I am. Like, what? Why are you saying this? They're saying this because this is what they're taught. You know, I've heard that all my life from people who are just as broke as me, live right next door, just as black as me, and I just could never understand. Like, this is never something I said to people when I grew up. You black, you ugly. I'm just like, I can't never do that. Not unless somebody was just not very good looking. But just because, nah. So, anyways, I just wanted to go live before I got into my paper, man, and I'm tired of seeing all this stuff, man. We need to do something about it. Like, use Facebook for what it's for. You know, yeah, Zuckerberg is a liar. He's using your information to to send ads and stuff to you. He's a liar, but nonetheless, Facebook is what it is. It's a collective of people all over the country, outside the country, and everywhere. And we can use that to like stop eating at these places, and they will feel it. There are way too many black people in this country for them not to feel it. I'm gonna tell you the only people who will not feel black people not supporting them is the Hispanics, because black people. I mean, we eat the chimichanga, the burrito, and all that, but there's so many Hispanics here they can support themselves. They really can. There's a Hispanic store down here. There's not a lot of black people that go in it. They can support themselves. They have their own communities, and I mean they're set up. They're set up nice. We got our own communities. We don't want to support it. They support their communities. You know what I'm saying? So I just think there needs to be more of that. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bug out and shoot. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with the old dude once again. All right, peace. God bless.